Historical Society disposal at transfer station. I believe the town manager will discuss that.
Sure. So I did get a email asking, was this from you, Doug?
Yes.
Okay, clarification on the town, continuing a practice of taking the historical societies, basically, there have been no fees charged to the historical society. It's like Gary Brown signed this back in 1999, and I think it was just, you just kind of wanted to get on record that's clarification as far as continuing that.
Yeah, reinforcement for the members. A lot of the longer serving members expressed an interest that, we need to look at this. And it was first it was noted that we had this agreement when they had a hard time finding stock. Finally, we were able to put their hands on something from there. And so that was looks like it was probably a town manager decision. The extent of this is pretty minimal, right? Just a matter of knowing for sure what we can do.
Yeah.
Very little. If you look at our buildings, some of our other buildings, very little thing, very few things. There are some things that their life is expiring, and there's a few things that one of the we need to clean out, needs to go into demolition debris, and those would be subject to fees. We don't have a lot, and the main concern is that we've got a very minimal budget. We need to volunteer, don't have the funds to throw things away. It's looking for reinforcement and some action from the select board. More of an.
You don't think anything that you guys would be throwing away would violate or go against what the current ordinance is?
No, this would be strictly anything that's normal disposal things. Or hazardous material, there's a few broken wooden displays, things like that probably need to go. Nothing would go into the transfer station that wasn't accepted.
I was asking for us to just kind of pop it back up. So you looking for something to do anyway?
I mean, town managers change hands, select board changes hands. I mean, maybe I think you're wise to come in to revisit the matter. So
Kind of
that's something definitely
bring it up again.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can cross that bridge when we come to it. We can keep an eye on that. But I think it makes sense for the select board to express their thoughts on it. And I'm all for it personally. I see one of the previous town managers gave permission, so I'm okay with it. No one has reservations on the board.
I did speak to George last week, and he didn't know anything about it, so that's another reason.
Yeah. And George doesn't see any issues with it, right?
He was a little hesitant, thinking that where we had a budget, we should be able to pay for things. I'm glad he's taking that stance, quite frankly. We don't have much of a budget. Right?
Yeah, that way it'll remain fresh.
So do we have a motion?
Mhm.
Okay, so we'll make a motion to accept it for 1 year. Yep. And, yep. For a second. All right, all those in favor?